Sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating a vibrant forest teeming with life. Birds sing their sweet melodies, their voices echoing through the tranquil woods. Monkeys chatter playfully, swinging from tree to tree in a lively dance. Deer graze peacefully in the sun-drenched meadows, their movements serene. The forest breathes with harmony, a sanctuary of natural beauty and undisturbed peace. The forest trembles as the elephant crashes through, his enormous form casting long, oppressive shadows. Panic erupts as smaller animals flee, their cries swallowed by the elephant's thunderous advance. He flaunts his raw power, each step a declaration of dominance over the once peaceful woods. Trees splinter and bushes are flattened under his feet, the landscape bending to his will. The elephant's arrogance is a palpable force, disrupting the harmony of the forest with every echoing stride. Sunlight dapples the forest path as a massive elephant ambles along, his enormous form a stark contrast to the serene woods. The elephant spots a tiny ant struggling with a crumb many times her size, his gaze softening with amusement. His large body casts a shadow over the ant as he chuckles, a rumble deep in his chest. "Look at you, little ant, struggling with that tiny morsel. I could crush you and your little snack with a single step." Sunlight paints the forest path as a tiny ant faces an elephant, its shadow a stark contrast to the sunlit ground. The elephant towers, a mountain of flesh and might, its presence filling the forest path. Unfazed, the ant declares, "True strength lies in wisdom, not size." The elephant scoffs, its massive head turning away in disdain. What nonsense. The ant remains, a symbol of defiance and intellect against brute force. Under the watchful gaze of ancient trees, an elephant slumbers deeply, oblivious to the night's silent schemes. The forest breathes softly with the chirps of crickets and the rustling of unseen nocturnal creatures. A giant sleeps, unaware that in the undergrowth, an ant is hatching a daring plan. The night holds its breath, awaiting the unfolding drama between the behemoth and the tiny strategist. In the dead of night, shadow drapes over the slumbering elephant, his massive form strangely vulnerable. An ant, a tiny silhouette against the vastness, silently ventures into the dark abyss of the elephant's ear. The elephant sleeps soundly, unaware of the tiny intruder entering his domain. The cavernous space of the elephant's ear looms, a hidden world within a giant. A sense of unease permeates the scene as the small ant navigates the giant's sleeping form. Under the moon's eerie glow, long shadows stretch across the silent forest floor, hiding unseen dangers. A sudden, earth-shattering trumpet pierces the night as an elephant awakens in agony, its massive form convulsing. "Oh no, something's in my ear. Help me," the elephant cries, its voice filled with desperation and pain. The forest trembles as the frantic elephant thrashes, its confusion and terror palpable under the watchful moon. It runs in circles, a giant in torment, desperate to escape the unseen tormentor within. Each desperate step echoes through the night, a symphony of fear under the silent, watchful trees. Inside the elephant's ear, shadows dance in the dim light, the cavernous space amplifying the secrets it holds. The ant stands small, yet resolute, her tiny form a beacon of wisdom in the echoing darkness. Her voice, though small, resonates powerfully through the vast chamber, each word carrying weight. "Now, do you understand?" Ant's question hangs in the air, challenging the very notion of strength. "Real strength comes not from the body, but from the mind," she declares, a profound truth unveiled in the heart of the earth. The forest is a sea of shadows, the canopy a dark ceiling barely pierced by faint moonlight. A massive elephant stands defeated, his great form bowed with sorrow and pain. Understanding dawns in his weary eyes, the ant's message finally received in his heart. A promise echoes through the silent trees. "Forgive me, little sister. I will never look down on anyone again." Sunlight dapples the forest floor, illuminating an assembly of animals in a hushed clearing. A profound silence descends as all eyes fix upon an unbelievable sight. The mighty elephant, a symbol of immense power, bows his great head low. Before him stands a tiny ant, an emblem of wisdom, receiving the solemn apology. The assembled animals exchange glances, filled with awe and stunned disbelief. A realization dawns. True strength resides not in size, but in wisdom's quiet power. Sunlight paints the forest floor as a lone elephant stands motionless, a giant among the ancient trees. His massive form is still, trunk hanging low, a silent testament to the weight he carries. He reflects on his past, the dense canopy mirroring the shadows of his mistakes. A flicker of remorse crosses his eyes, a dawning realization of the wrong he has done. He feels a deep longing for change, an unspoken desire to walk a different path. The forest holds its breath, waiting for the giant to decide his fate. Sunlight filters through leaves, painting the forest clearing in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A circle of attentive animals fills the clearing, their eyes reflecting a shared moment of quiet contemplation. Squirrels twitch their noses, sensing the shift in atmosphere as the forest holds its breath. A majestic lion rests its head, its gaze thoughtful, a silent guardian of the gathered creatures. Colorful birds perch on branches, their vibrant plumage adding a splash of life to the solemn scene. The clearing is filled with the quiet understanding of humility. A voice whispers, and the power it brings. Sunlight streams through the forest canopy, illuminating the vibrant flora and fauna. The elephant, a gentle giant, uses his strength to lift fallen logs, creating pathways. He shields smaller, vulnerable creatures, his presence a comforting reassurance against danger. The elephant's kindness radiates, making him an integral and cherished part of the forest community. Sunlight streams through the forest canopy, illuminating an elephant standing atop a small hill. The elephant surveys the attentive animals gathered below: monkeys, deer, squirrels, and birds. "My dear friends, I have wandered far and wide," the elephant says, his voice resonating through the trees. The elephant shares tales of courage, kindness, and understanding, captivating his audience. "Tell us more, wise elephant. Your stories are truly inspiring," cries the monkey, echoing the sentiment of all. Sunlight paints the forest clearing with gold as a vibrant festival unfolds. Wolves and bears, squirrels and rabbits, an unlikely gathering dances with surprising grace. Melodies of pure joy spill from the throats of birds, enchanting the air. A table overflows with nature's bounty. Fruits, nuts, and berries abound. The air vibrates with a tangible peace, a symphony of nature's harmony. Every creature shares in the celebration, united in a moment of pure bliss. In the heart of the forest, an elephant stands tall, radiating quiet humility, his massive form a gentle giant among the trees. His eyes, once gleaming with pride, now reflect a deep-seated wisdom, holding stories of strength found not in power, but in peace. The air stills, the forest breathes in harmony, a symphony of nature's sounds creating a moment of serene, all-encompassing peace. The forest is once again a place of harmony, the elephant's presence a testament to inner strength and wisdom.